Vicky White. We're now going to look at a bullfinch and go through how to teach a pony to jump a bullfinch from scratch. I'm going to be doing this today on Merlin. He is an established pony and knows how to jump a bullfinch, but we're going to go through the stages right from the basics right up to the final element. Starting off, a bullfinch is a fence which is normally you can see through. It can be any height. Normally it's too big for the ponies or horses to jump. They are supposed to brush through the fence, probably usually jumping some sort of filler at the bottom which the brush is attached to. So you have to get them used to being able to come and jump through something rather than attempting to jump the top of it. So I'm now going to take you through step by step of how we would train our horses and ponies to tackle this fence. So now we're going to come round to the first fence. It's just a little brush with a few twigs on the outside. It's how we start them off. Normal rhythm, nice and steady. We'll have a go at this first. Keeping a nice steady rhythm, just allowing them to pop the fence. Good boy. Okay, so now we have the bullfinch. It's a little bit more bushy. A little bit more to jump. It's still not that big, so he could probably still jump the top, but we're still trying to get him to just brush through, so keeping it nice and steady with lots of leg on and encouraging him just to jump the bottom of the brush and brush through the actual fence. So now we're jumping the full bullfinch, exactly the same approach, keeping the leg on, keeping the canter and hoping to get him to just brush through. In summary, we have now gone through how to ride a bullfinch from start to finish, from keeping it parted at the start so that the horse gets used to just jumping through the middle. Like I said, you can even part the fillers if they're struggling, if they don't like it brushing on their tummy. You then can fill it in until you have a full bullfinch and then they get used to jumping through. I tend to see with a lot of horses and ponies with bullfinches is to attempt to jump the top of the bullfinch. You have to overcome this by keeping it simple to start with, getting them used to the fence brushing on their tummy. A lot of this can be because they don't like the feeling of the twigs brushing and they don't feel that they can actually see through the bullfinch, therefore they feel they have to jump the top. This is why it's really important that we part it to start with, so the horse has a clear understanding that it is just going through it rather than actually having to jump a jump. So if you are having problems and it keeps jumping the top, go back to basics, keep it parted, do it on a daily basis until your horse will then become used to the fact that it can just brush through and it isn't a normal fence.